For years, United Racing Design has been one of the most respected names in sim racing modding, and their latest edition, the Coyote GT3, might be their best work yet. It's based on the current generation Mustang GT3, and this Coyote brings Ford's racing revival into Assetto Corsa with stunning accuracy. It's powered by a naturally aspirated 5.4-liter V8 producing over 530 horsepower and more than 600 Nm of torque. Underneath, it features a double wishbone suspension system, a fully modeled aerodynamic package with a functional rear wing, and a deep setup system that mirrors what teams use in real GT3 racing. You even get multiple tire compounds, advanced damper tuning, and an optional Pro Physics mode that simulates real-world suspension geometry through the Cosmic framework. Inside, every switch and display works, from the endurance spec LED panels to a collision avoidance radar and dynamic driver animations. The attention to detail is remarkable. This isn't just another GT3 for Assetto Corsa, it's a full-fledged racing machine built for realism. So today I'm going to take the Coyote GT3 out to Road Atlanta, push it to its limits, and see whether this modern American muscle car can hold its own against the world's best. Alright, so here we are at Road Atlanta on board the Detroit Coyote. And as you can see in the lower right corner of that dash screen, I was going to say the tires are not yet up to temp, so we have to be careful. And then I almost lost the back end there. So yeah, that is a very true statement about this Coyote. I've done a couple laps here, maybe just one or two, just trying to get used to things on the standard physics, but I've now updated to the Pro Physics here in the Coyote. And yeah, surprisingly loose with cold tires. And probably understeery. Yeah, not too bad actually. I managed to bleed out enough speed. Oh, there we go. There's that understeer. Alright. So let's see what we can do to get those tires up to temperature. The dash screen there, it's probably hidden by my face, but the screen, rather, the timing screen to the left of my dash does show my name. It says Sim Racing 604 there, which I think is pretty cool. Reading that data, of course, from Content Manager. Nice touch. Alright, so coming to the end of our outlap here, and we're soon to begin our first timed lap in the Coyote. Initial impressions, it feels really good. Sounds really good. Slowly bleeding out the speed here, being careful not to put a tire onto the grass. Oh, wow. Okay. Now we're talking. The little bouncing effect of that suspension. Oh. Okay. Alright, URD. I see the vision. I see the vision. And perfect track. I'm glad I chose Road Atlanta. Lots of curbs to take here. See those tires creeping up. Still not yet in the 50s, or one of them is 50, and you can see it went from blue to white there. I guess we're getting close to that optimum window, or we may be in the optimum window for the rear left tire. Good speed here, climbing up the hill. Last lap was a 142, but not timed. Well, coming out of the pits, I should say. It was an out lap. Let's test the brakes here. And more brakes than I expected. Actually stopped too soon there, so we can go past the 200 board coming down the hill. That's exciting. Very good. I'm loving the feel here. Little slide there. Nothing I couldn't handle, thankfully. And I'm just incredibly impressed by the realism, the bounciness of the suspension here in the Coyote. They have crushed it. So let's take this one wide here, this left, over into the runoff area. Nice, that's pretty much exactly what I wanted to see. How does it handle bouncing over those curbs? Much better front end grip, and we're now up over a second on our previous best. All tires except the front right are into the, or out of the blue range. Front right still cold. Could work on that through setup if you wish. Go past the 200 here. And even still, I could go later. This thing performs really nice under braking. ABS system is excellent. All right. Feels great. Feels really nice. You can really feel the tires loading up. Certainly more so than any URD car I have felt. But as good, I would say, as the well-loved RSS GTM class. This is a really great job. Certainly among the better GT3s I've driven in Assetto Corsa. Wow. It just gets better lap by lap. Seriously impressive. You can see at the center of that Molec, don't call me Motec display, you can see the rear left tire getting a bit hot, actually, or getting a bit overpressurized. I don't think by much, but it would be something you would want to watch if you were racing this over the course of a long race. So this is the latest in a series of really nice releases from URD. Well done to them. Ooh, got a tire in the grass there and almost lost it. Whoa. Yeah, URD's just been on a tear lately. This is their latest, and I would say their best. This is really nice. I really love the feeling of this Coyote. I'm kind of finding ways to test it. Oh, accidentally adjusted my brake bias. Nice call up there on the screen. That was a happy accident, if you will. What else we got? ABS. Yep, okay. Wow, very cool. Actually, want to leave traction control there. Maybe we can turn down ABS a little bit. That was just about the perfect braking zone for me. And a little bit behind on this lap. Maybe seeing some tire wear. Oh, sideways there in the Coyote. Oh, the way it lands and sticks, man. So impressive. Really just a genius mod from URD. Oh, how about this lap time? Wow. Slow through the second right-hander there, giving some time back, but this should still be pretty close to a personal best for me. But yeah, just everything coming together beautifully in this car. This is a really, really nice job by URD. Now, of course, elephant in the room is that we have the Hyperion from Race Sim Studio already. So is this as good or better than the Hyperion? Yeah, it's every bit as good. I would say these liveries that come with the Coyote are much better than RSS's. However, RSS's is probably BOP'd a little bit better with the other GTM cars. So it depends what you want out of the car. I couldn't recommend one. They're both fantastic. The suspension feel on this one is just otherworldly. This is probably the best physics I've ever felt in a GT3 car. But again, does that matter? If you're building out your GTM class in Assetto Corsa, do you need this over the Hyperion? Probably not. But yeah, if you're just going in cold and want to buy one or the other, either is fantastic. Love the suspension detail on this and the liveries, so that's probably its advantage. But yeah, the Hyperion is fantastic in its own right. Ooh, this is tough. Just barely got the car slowed in time. Ooh, a little wiggle there. Fighting the car just a bit now. It's probably seeing some of that tire wear I was alluding to earlier. I'm down on lap time a bit. I really wanted to get under 120, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be possible. Or is it? Nope. Got all cocky there. Thought I was onto something. I was not. Oh, and I ran wide. So I had a decent lap going there, but gave it back. You can see well, 3 of 4 tires are over pressure. So that would be something to watch. Alright, let's go one more after this. See if we can get that elusive 119 and change. Yeah, so good. This car is just fantastic. Gave a bit back there, thanks to traction control. And just cannot seem to control the front end through that last corner. So yeah, we will call this the last lap. I think I'm wearing the tires out a bit. But yeah, really phenomenal. Really nice job by URD. Highly recommended. And another great one from URD. As I said earlier, they've been on a tear, and this is just the latest and probably the greatest thing that's come out of that studio. So well done to the folks out there. By the time you see this, the Coyote will be released. Yes, we're going another lap. I cannot resist. This car is fantastic. Alright, good pace here. See if we can get through this double right-hander safely. There we are. Alright, so if I can handle the last few corners here, I should be on for a personal best. And into the 119s potentially. Oh, and I lost it. Missed the apex completely. But still, managing a decent lap time here into the 119s. Alright, 10 laps. Seems like a good number, right? How did I survive that? I don't know. This is a horrible lap. All right, we'll use this as our summary lap then. Incredibly impressive, really great feeling car. Yeah, this is, it's hard to say it's a must-buy because we have the Hyperion from RSS, and unfortunately this is the same car. But in terms of just pure driving quality, this is 100% a must-buy. Probably the nicest GT3 I have felt, or certainly among them anyway. Like, this ranks up among my favorite GT3s for Assetto Corsa. I'd put it up there with the likes of the Aston from URD, with the likes of the Mercedes from RSS. What else is up there? The Lamborghini Evo 2 from RSS. There's a number of them. And yeah, this, the 296, of course, from Race Sim Studio. So this ranks among them, to be certain. This is phenomenal. Really nice job adding those pro physics, taking advantage of the custom shaders patch. Makes all the difference. This is a really great car. So go check it out if you're interested. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the replay, and we'll see you next time.